Recruiting violations have rocked college and high school sports in southern Arizona. It's a pervasive problem throughout the country.
And when it happens, schools scramble to fix the issues. Tonight, we follow up on our month-long investigation into the fallout at Sabino High, how it happened again, and who the district blames.
Another blow to the SaberCats following the Sabino baseball scandal in 2018. Two more Sabino teams faced fallout for violating AIA rules, girls soccer and basketball. This January complaint to the AIA questions why Sabino hasn't set clear parameters and safeguards to ensure everyone follows the rules, even though the superintendent vowed during the baseball team's appeals hearing in September that the district would conduct mandatory training for all coaches.
With regards to having a thorough understanding of AIA bylaws as they relate to prior contact, the eligibility of athletes, the ineligibility of athletes.
We contacted the district for details on the training. This email sent to us February 1st reveals TUSD left that task up to the AIA. Take a look at what the district wrote. The fall, winter, and spring coaching sessions are conducted by the AIA, and it's mandatory that all head coaches attend. In each of those sessions, there is a bylaw review. We checked with the AIA. We're told the 3 sessions didn't cover recruiting and prior contact rules. The rules had been covered in depth the previous year. But during the February 21st media briefing, the superintendent applauded the district for holding training on those recruiting rules.
We've had 2 trainings specific to the bylaw that pertains to prior contact.
TUSD also scheduled district-required coaches training. This email reveals the only dates given, February 9th and April 13th. But listen to what Trujillo stated during his media briefing.
We've already had 2 of the scheduled 4 district-wide trainings for every single coach have already transpired since the Sabino hearing in October, and I think that's us moving remarkably quick.
So at this point, conflicting statements from the district make it unclear what training the coaches received and when.
What is clear, though, Trujillo says the district or school should not be held accountable in the girls' basketball case.
What's the requirement for your athletic directors? Shouldn't they already know all of these rules with prior contact, anything that has to do with recruiting, since it's so severe?
I want it noted for the record that the athletic director, Jay Campos, did absolutely everything correct in this case. I want it noted that Principal Russell Doty did everything right and possible and compliant with district policy by taking the recommendation of the athletic director.
Trujillo instead points fingers at the parents, athletes, and coaches for withholding vital information that could lead to violations. But that wasn't necessarily the case with the 2018 Sabino baseball program. KGA 9 has learned school administrators had been warned. This complaint sent to the AIA at the end of the baseball season reveals school administrators knew about potential recruiting and prior violations for several months.
Do you think that the AIA has lost faith in the ability for TUSD to fix this issue?
No, the AIA has been incredibly supportive. We have a friendly disagreement over how they've gone about this situation.
Here's what the AIA executive director says about Sabino's repeated violations.
And you came down pretty hard on Sabino. Are you not seeing enough corrective actions?
Well, I think that, really, Valerie, I think that they are trying. I think that it is some things that they have to correct, that they're trying to correct now.
Hines adds too much pressure is put on coaches to have winning seasons, but he stresses that the onus falls on district and school leadership to send a clear message that violations will not be tolerated.
They're having to work pretty doggone hard to clean up some things.
And we have also learned the fired head coach, the basketball coach, is also a parent. His daughter plays on the basketball team, though she is not the ineligible player cited in the complaint. And Pat, we've had a lot of response in this investigation, and many saying it impacts so many athletes directly and indirectly.
Yeah, and that's maybe the warning here for other athletes, other coaches around the state, and I think that's why the AIA does this sometimes, is to send a signal that you got to clean up your act, that you don't want to get caught in something like this.
Ask questions.
Yeah.